going live. Your meeting is now.
Sweet ass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Woo, woo, woo! Welcome to another episode of the Sunshine Show, where I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Today, I have the most amazing and fabulous, the most infamous Josh and Niki, owners of the Nash Crash Pad, here to hang out with us tonight. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
How we going?
What are you guys up to? I want to talk about. What are you guys up to tonight?
Life.
We're just getting home from work.
Yeah, excited to see people. Excited to see a musician.
Woo, woo! For everybody that may not know who you guys are, can you give me a brief intro?
We are an odd roundabout way, a stop that people make.
We're a musician motel.
Yeah.
For free.
Musician Motel, the most famous musician motel in Salt Lake City, Utah. You guys, if you have a favorite reggae musician that is going through Utah, you better believe they are going to make a stop at Niki and Josh's at the Nash Crash Pad. Can you give us a small sample of the musicians that have stayed at your place?
I think I calculated last year, well, not last year, 19, when we still had a life. I think we had over like 300 musicians through our house.
Yeah.
Like 80 something bands. I mean, anyone who's getting started and doesn't want to sleep in the van.
Yeah.
Really.
A lot of people from the West Coast, a lot of people from the East Coast.
When we go downstairs, I have all the quilts for all the beds now made and all the t-shirts. So each bed has a t-shirt quilt, and all the bands that have stayed here obviously are on there. So
Yeah.
Soul Tribe, Tunnel Vision, Ease Up. Tunnel Vision and Ease Up were our first bands. They broke us in hard.
Hard, huh?
Hi, Ree. Yeah. Yeah, hi, Ree. K-Bong stays with us. Natalie Rise, Leilani. I mean, we could name drop, but we love them all. You know, you're all equally our homies.
What is up, Stephen Moreno, Don, Mark, Pedraza, Stephen, hello.
Hi,
Mark
stayed here many times. We love Mark.
Mark, give us some stories. What is up? What can you tell us about these two that they won't tell us?
We have some crazy couples come every once in a while. Any chick who travels with the band's got to be crazy.
Yes.
Love it.
What is up, Joe Icovelli?
Iacobelli, that's Bang Box Joe.
Yeah, that's Mr.
What is up, Bang Box Joe?
The Bang Box at the bottom of our stairs, that when you go down, that little drum, the Bang Box, that's Joe. So,
Nice.
Hi, Joe.
Very cool. So can you guys give me a little bit of history on the Nash Crash Pad? How did you guys decide to start doing this fabulous amenity and resort for struggling musicians?
Let me talk.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of just heard after a show one night, oh, we just usually sleep at Walmart. And it was like, what? Well, yeah, it's just easier, you know, just sleep at Walmart. It's safe. They let us stay there. There's bathrooms. And it was like, well, just come stay with us next time you're in town. And I have a cousin, Travis Riddle. Woo, Travis, got to give him a shout out. He's a musician. He comes here to recover. He comes here when he needs rest and he needs sleep and he needs love and he needs food. And that kind of showed us the need. And then we met Nicholas Marks was playing trumpet at the time with Tunnel Vision and Ease Up, and he called us and said there's like 15 of us. I felt like maybe there was 10 of them.
Yeah.
But they came and stayed for a week. A whole week, Ease Up and Tunnel Vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of it all. Then they left and we cleaned out our basement and realized we didn't want to share a bathroom with them anymore. And we put a bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, we started building out the basement basically to give them guys a space and a shower and somewhere to sprawl out and
recover.
Yeah.
From the road recovery.
Make noise.
So Josh, you actually do the renovations on your property, right?
Yeah. both of us have
I'm
done
a very good assistant.
when we bought the house, the basement was unfinished, and so we finished the basement, framed it in, did the sheetrocking and the painting and had the carpet done and everything. So we just had it all kind of
Little by
finished
little
out.
as we could finish it. Yeah.
Finished it out. I think even like in the middle of doing it, Hyrie, they were here and stayed in it when all we had was a bathroom done, and the rest of the walls, like where we ran out of studs, that's where we ran out of studs. There was half walls built and
Air mattresses and concrete.
yeah, there was nothing else there. It was just kind of in the middle of it.
Wow. And so how long did it take you to build out to what you have now?
It only took us,
It took us maybe
we grind.
Yeah. Maybe 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, it only took us a couple of months.
After work.
You're like, it took 3 days and we were completely done.
Well, we had a holiday in there and it kind of slowed us down because we did it in the winter, but we did it. Yeah.
Like from like December, we had to cut trenches in the floor and move plumbing and cap off old plumbing for concrete.
Move walls. We kind of moved a couple walls to make the opening a little bit bigger for all the guitars.
Yeah. So I think we were waiting on carpet, and it was maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
We had everything else done pretty quick.
Wow, that is so cool. We have Mauricio, we have Jake Schwartz giving Niki some love, and we have Justin Iannelli in the house. What's up?
Hey, Jaybird, one of the first.
Jaybird was one of the first.
Josh tattooed his ass.
What? I was about to say, you got any good Jaybird stories?
Oh, so many.
Yes.
What other tattoo did you give him? I think you got 2 tattoos from Josh, didn't he? Or just one?
Just your mom's name.
On his ass.
On his ass.
Those boys had a wild BB gun war in our basement. Like, they were here a week. I woke up, so like I was like, God, there's a lot of dudes here. And I just, I didn't know any of them. And so they were using the 2 bathrooms upstairs. So they were all over our house. And I came home, I was really sick. I was home in the bathtub and I was sick. And Jacob Hernandez, I love Jacob, he gave me some cold medicine from Bali and it was the best thing ever. And it was like, whoa, the rest of the week was just a party. But like I came home from work Wednesday and I looked over at the couch and there was another person. And I was like, is that another person? And he's like, yeah, I flew in today. It was Rico. And I was like, who are all these people? They're like multiplying men in our house. But yeah, it was great.
Let's see. Mark says you guys have a fantastic ice cream bar for 2 a.m. snack attacks. Just don't take Niki's Swedish fish.
No,
that's right.
No, Greg Shield steals my fish, but that's about the only one who gets away with it. Yeah. But yes, do not steal my candy.
Justin says, if those walls could talk, we stayed there before it was finished. TV and ease up. Lori,
yep, they were the first.
Lori Cully says, hey, my friends, love me some Niki and Josh. And then we have Chris Blank in the house.
Hey.
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 Very cool. So then you guys had the first initial guys come and stay, and then you realized you had to like expand. And then when did all the instruments and all the cool stuff like come into play, or did you guys already have that stuff?
Yeah,
most of it.
Stuff. It was it's just slowly trickled in, but
we both played our whole life. The drum, I've had drums from high school, and Josh had the guitars too. Actually, when we moved in together, we had some of the instruments, and then obviously as they get played, it's more fun to get more.
Yeah, it's slowly grown.
Yeah.
I know, Josh, one of the things that I really loved when I stayed there was that you have the twin Rickenbacker to my Eleanor Rigby. So you actually have a 19-something or another white Rickenbacker 4001 bass guitar. Where did you acquire that bass?
I got that from a pawn shop, and my friend's sister was kind of who ran it. And I went in there all the time and just was always seeing what they had and would tune up their guitars and talk to her about anything that was coming in or if they had anything and just kind of bullshit, I guess. And she had that come in and thought I might be interested, and got a hold of my buddy and got my phone number and said, "Hey, I have a Rickenbacker guitar down here. Would you be interested in it?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely." And I got down there and I was like, "Oh man, it's a bass." And I don't play bass. I mess around with the bass, but I was like, oh, I was so excited. I thought it was a Rickenbacker guitar, but I got down there and I was like, man, this is still a great, cool guitar. And I know that it was old. I didn't know how old it was. And so I called my dad, who has been a vintage guitar guy for my whole life. And he's like, buy it or I will buy it. So I did. That's where it came from.
And how much, if you don't mind me asking, did you pay for that lovely, beautiful bass?
They wanted $400 for it with an original hardshell case, and I got it for $3.
What?
And that's the first time he's ever admitted that, just so you know. I don't know how much all his guitars cost, but that's a great deal, I know.
That's what hitting pawn shops would find you.
Wow, they obviously had no idea what they had. Either that or they really loved you a lot.
Probably both.
Yeah. It was probably they just moved it, they made a little bit off of it and it came in and went back out.
Wow. So you've had it ever since, and I hope you're never going to part with it?
No, I've had it for probably 12, 15 years.
And do people, when they enter your basement, do musicians automatically flock to that Rickenbacker? Do they look at it kind of funny? Like, why do you have a Rickenbacker?
No, there's a lot of people who have played it. I think if you know guitars, Rickenbacker. That's a huge. Beatles made them enormously huge. So
yeah,
anybody who's into vintage rock and roll or anything like that it has a cool feel about it. It's like a classic car.
Yeah. So do you play around on that Rickenbacker? Like, do you and Nikki go down to the basement, make music?
No,
we don't.
I can't get her to play some drums for me.
Nikki!
I know. I need to. I'm busy. I got shit to do. Someone has to clean this house.
She's busy. She's being productive somewhere else.
Well,
and we tried to raise some money for some bands last year, so that kept us kind of busy too. So
that's awesome. You guys
and all the other fun stuff we did.
Yeah, you guys are just amazing, and you give so much to the reggae community and to musicians, and that's why I really wanted to bring you guys on here, because I love you guys so much from the first time I met you guys, and we've known each other for a few years now, and I've stayed at your place at least 3 times now, and it just blows my mind how amazing and just nice and giving, and I've just never met friendlier people, and I just wanted to give you guys the recognition that you deserve and tell you thank you for everything that you do for us, and we love you guys so much.
Thank you. We love you guys. We miss the music so much, and your music's such a big part of our life. And like I said, when we found out people were sleeping at Walmart, it was like, this is the least we could do.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun for us.
Yeah, it's a good time for us. I mean, we love the noise, we love the chaos, love the conversation and the people it brings to our home.
Yeah.
And you guys are so loved. There are 33 people watching us right now, just showing their love and admiration for you guys. We have some people chiming in. We have RN Tiff. She says, I miss you too. When's RRU happening with Bang Box?
No, we want Reggae Rise Up back. We love our Reggae Rise Up. They're Utah based. We need it. We want our shit back. We hope soon.
Reggae Rise Up. It's supposed to be doing Florida and Vegas this year, so
that'd be awesome. Bring it back. We have a Sean Paul Heath on here.
Hi, Bean.
Hello, Bean.
Bean is.
We used to do a fundraiser for the food bank with him that he would concert, and it was called Beanstalk, and we would raise money for our local food bank, and yeah, it was a good time. We'll get that going again when the bands come back, right?
Absolutely. We have a Leanne Sheffield. She says she loves you guys.
What up, Linger?
We got a Lori Cully. She says that you guys are absolutely the best. Bring back the music and everyone visit the Nash Crash Pad. That is the goal, people.
Yes,
Hopefully
that is the
soon.
goal. It's dusty. We miss bodies.
So,
It actually doesn't smell like feet down there anymore.
so
The foot smell has left.
tell me. So how have you guys like gotten through the past year? Normally you have your house filled with people that are coming from all over. I mean, you guys must be lonely by yourselves.
Yeah, Nikki's gotten sick of me, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's weird. It's quiet. Like I should zoom around. You'll be like, it's kind of empty because there's no bodies in here. It's been quiet for us. I know so many of our friends have like lost their jobs and what's happened to you guys, but it's been hard on us. I mean, I went to our first show on December 26th. They did a COVID show and, masked and everything, temperatures. And when that first bass hit my skin, just goosebumps. And I teared up, and it's like, I miss all of it. I miss our friends. I miss the music. I miss the sound, so it's hard, but yeah, we're able to work, and we're grateful that we're able to be healthy, and we've stayed safe, and our families haven't been affected. Grateful, we've been really lucky. So
Yeah, we were lucky. We got to go up to Alpine, Wyoming, right around Labor Day, and go up to like 100-person
reggae in the
Rockies.
Rockies.
Yeah, kind of private reggae in the Rockies, limited amount of people, and had Dan and Greg from Fortunate Youth, and Kyle Smith and Ethan Tucker and the Expanders and
Roots Creation.
And Dubious, like all these guys.
Carrie Reese.
Yeah, they kind of all
came together.
Came into this little town in Wyoming, and we all got like kind of a feel of what a little festival
outside in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was perfect, and it was what you needed, but it was, still weird.
Yeah.
Still weird to not, I don't know, have a mask on. And I'm like a mask Nazi. I'm like, do not take your mask off. Do not breathe on me. I'm totally fine. I was a germaphobe before the mask thing, so I have no problem wearing a mask. And at the same time, it's definitely, it's a weird smileless world.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good way to put it. Sean Crafey, sorry if I'm misspelling missaying your name. He says he missed the pups. Where are the pups at, guys?
Do you want me to go get one? Here, I'll go get one. Josh, you keep these.
Okay.
What is up, Goody? What is up, Dave? Comet Daniel in the house. Hello, Zach Fowler. How are you? We have Christopher Stevenson saying hey, and Alex Wilson saying woo, woo, woo. Who do we
There's
have
Penny.
here?
This is Penny.
Penny. She makes the best noises.
Oh yeah, she's making all kinds of noise. This is hooked up on something down here. There we go.
We're all
There you
having
go.
pup withdrawals. Show us the pups.
Yeah.
Puppies!
These
Hi,
are-
guys.
These are really why
That's not
everybody
really.
comes to the house. They just hang out with us.
Hello.
We're here. That's Lou Dogs.
Everybody thinks they're coming here to like see us, but they come back for the dogs. They're like, oh, the best part. Louie saw you. Hold on, you're down. There you go. Louie likes to watch TV, as you know, so he, of course, is going to go for the camera. All right, you guys go back to bed.
Hello, Brittany. Thank you for with us. Sean, everybody, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We got Nikki and Josh for about an hour. They're going to give us a tour of the infamous Nash Crash Pad. We're just having a little chat. Hello, Eric. What is up? What is up? Yeah, guys, this is amazing. I'm so glad I was able to get you guys on here for an hour and we're able to chat, because I think a lot of people know about you but don't necessarily know the story or everything that goes behind it, the inside. And
I do think a lot of people, like you said, I just want to touch on that because I think a lot of people have this idea because of you musicians that we're this grand thing, and it's just we're just two people without kids who want some friends, like we get to have the world at our home, and we're so grateful for what we get from it. And so thank you for letting us tell that. I mean, to every band who's ever come here, we're thankful, and to have people jam in our basement when we're doing laundry. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Who could complain about that?
For sure, like getting to even sit down and play with a lot of people that, you know, I love to listen to. And I get home from work and grab a guitar and sit down and play with all these musicians that I love to listen to.
It's like a
We're
dream come
very
true.
lucky. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So, Josh, about how many musicians have you tattooed at the Nash Crash Pad?
I don't know. I tattooed Hayden from Tunnel Vision and Jaybird, and
Who got the taco?
someone
got a penny-sized taco.
From Soul Seed. I tattooed Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny the penny taco.
And he's got like it's seriously is like the size of this bottle cap. It's smaller. It's so teeny, and I was like, bigger? No, smaller.
The lovely buds.
I tattooed Lovely Buds. Honey Hounds and their tour manager. I can't remember. A bunch. Like usually it's something small, quick that we can do, you know, in a little 2-hour thing or something, you know.
So, I mean, that is the main goal when you get to the Crash Pad. If you get a tattoo from Josh, then you have made it, people. If you do not have the tattoo yet, you have to keep going back.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Bring them back.
Okay, so I remember you guys telling me a story about the Tropodelic guys. More importantly, I will never forget this because I met Tropodelic at they played with Tribal Seeds last year, and so I was talking to all the guys because I went to go hang out with Zeb and everybody, and I was like, dude, so Josh and Niki tell me about the tuba player, and I never got to meet him because he'd already passed out in the freaking van or the bus or whatever. But I had this story that you got, I think he had like put on your bikini or something like that.
My swimsuit. So it's really funny. I had just, and Derek, I don't know if you've seen him yet, but he has a fabulous body. Let me just point that out, like ripped. So I have a box of trunks and swimsuits. So if someone doesn't have trunks and they want to get in the hot tub, we have size 28 to 38, then you can fit in the hot tub. So he's like, well, can I wear one of your swimsuits? And I never really thought about it. I was like, I guess I don't care. That's what they're in there for. And I had just bought this one at Walmart because Josh tattooed my upper thigh. And nobody knows I have this big tattoo on my upper thigh because I don't ever wear shorts. And so I'm like, I'm going to get this high thigh swimsuit that's like the 80s, you know, the really high thigh, and it's got a giant pineapple in the front. It's black and white, and it's a glittery pineapple. And I put it on, and I remember real quick that I have little short legs, like high waist swimsuit, not my thing. So it went in the tote, and I actually never wore it. And yeah, so I could, sure enough, come out, and Derek's rocking it. I mean, just he looks beautiful in it. He's shaking it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they were on their way to Cali Roots. Niki was trying to talk him into taking it to Cali Roots.
I was trying to get him to wear it at Cali Roots because he looked fabulous in it, and he was just, and you know, and it was funny because I'm pretty sure that's the night that the term dude soup, the hot tub dude soup, dude soup. It was yeah.
Yeah, so I'll never forget that. And I pretty much harassed the guys the whole entire night. I'm like, will you please wake up Derek? I need to meet him. And I still haven't. So hopefully one day I will be able to meet the fabulous Derek that looks fabulous in a thigh high swimsuit. Not everybody can.
An 80s high thigh apple suit. No, I definitely couldn't.
Do you guys have any other funny stories that you could share with us?
Are they against the law? Let me think. No. We have all types of funny stories. I mean, the crazy things happen. It's just kind of, you got to go with the flow. Like one night we were in bed and there was a bunch of dudes staying here, and there was, what was it called? Culture Swells was here. We had gone to bed. You know, we usually, as you know, leave at the end of the show and have to leave because of our jobs. And so we had gone to bed, and I woke up to hear a woman singing like really loud in the middle of the night. And I came home from work the next day, not knowing, Josh had a whole other experience, that Leilani Wolfgram was in my house. And I'm a huge fan. And it was just like, so I came home from work, And she's sitting there with the face mask, and I didn't realize she had a face mask on. And I came in, and she ran up to me, and she's like, "Hi, sorry, we were here last night. We didn't realize it was your house." And it was just like one of those like, ah, ah. And so I still to this day, and so long story too, my hoodie ended up on a tour bus, my cashed out hoodie that Marshall had given me, and I love. It's my favorite hoodie. And it ended up on their tour bus, went all over for about 3 years. And she got it back to me 3 years later and sent me a picture of her wearing it in a face mask. I was like, yes. And I was like, and my hoodie says I have my hoodie back. It was like such a beautiful, for me, that's one of my favorite stories, like a full circle, just the world,
That is awesome that you actually got the hoodie back.
I know, after like 3 years of it going on all these different tour buses too. Like, what are the odds of actually ever getting that back?
I've never seen one back yet.
Yeah, they usually don't.
They usually go and just disappear, huh?
Yeah.
We took Cashed Out to see the snow for the first time. That was fun. Taking Florida boys to their first time to play in the snow with guns and ATVs.
Yeah, I think some of that made it in. It might have made it into their video. I can't remember.
Did they make a snowman?
Four-wheeling.
Oh yeah, they were throwing snowballs at each other and like snow angels. They were so cute. They loved the snow because they hadn't been in the snow. So that was like, being able to give someone their age, like their first snow experience. That was super cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. You guys have so many friends in here. I just want to kind of give them a shout out. We have Danielle Glasso. Kelly.
Ooh, she's great. She is an admin of a couple fan pages and helps me with a lot. So shout out Danielle. Thank you.
Shout out. We have Kelly Chappell.
Hi, Kelly and Richard.
Brittany Latimer. She says, I miss you guys so much and love you. And we have Izzy Cervantes. What's up, Izzy?
We got to shout out Brittany because she actually does Hotel Latimer in Boise, as we refer to as Boozy, Idaho. Like if you want to go get shit-faced, you could go party and have the best pizza at like 3 a.m. ever, and then go sleep at Brittany's house. So keep that one on your list. I'll give you her info.
Awesome. And then Lori Cully. What is up, Lori? Thank you for tagging Dawn. What is up, everybody? Woo! You guys, we love you so much. Give us some more interesting information. How did you guys meet?
So I was 11 and my mom, yeah, we've been together 22 years.
Yeah, for a very long time.
Yeah, we've been together a really long time. So when I was 11, my mom just ran this little restaurant by the swimming pool in this town, and I had to work there. I made like $3 an hour and spent most of my days screwing around with all the boys out in the water at the pool, and so we met there and we were friends until we got our driver's license, and then we started dating. Like I actually have shoe boxes of letters that we wrote and mailed back and forth to each other. We went and saw James and the Giant Peach in the theater when it first came out, and our parents had to drive us, and when we went to pick them up, we were wearing the same the Alien Nation.
Like
a little Alien Nation, Alien Workshop. Remember the skate company Alien Workshop? The little Alien Workshop. Sure, I had a green one and he had a yellow one, and that was like our first date, I think, really.
Yeah.
Aww.
We were friends for a long time before, maybe 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, we're definitely friends first, if you haven't noticed.
Before we ever started, we're serious dating.
Yeah. Took a long time to realize that we should probably date.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And once you guys started dating, that was all she wrote, folks.
That was it. There's a few potholes and bumps and hills and downhills and then level ground, really good vacations. And then here.
So I know that you guys love to go to music festivals and just love to like really dig it deep into the music scene. Do you have a rough estimate as far as how many concerts you guys have been to?
No.
I could say only because the photography that Josh does.
Oh, that's true.
We also do photography for free. Josh enjoys, being able to help our friends with that. And I think like between when I really started keeping track on the computer, now that doesn't count. Like we started going to concerts young. Our parents My first concert was still open for the Rolling Stones for Voodoo Lounge. And after that, I was like, what the fuck? There's not like fireworks and theatrics. Like I went to Warped Tour after that. And I was like, this is not the Stones, which it's not, but it was still amazing. But our parents have encouraged us since we were teenagers to go to shows.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So, I'd say thousands easily.
Yeah, we've been to tons. It's like one of our hobbies, I guess. It's just what we like to spend our money on is going and supporting our friends and seeing live music and just having a good time doing that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome, you guys. You are just amazing, and I love you guys so much. So what have you guys been doing on your off time now that people aren't really coming by the house? What are you spending your time doing now?
We are spending our time working and then getting home from work and working more. And Niki has got
hustling.
Yeah.
We're hustling.
We have a metal business that we do CNC
Nash metal art.
Metal art with. Yeah, we have done a lot for people all over the US. It's been kind of fun, making stuff and sending it out to Florida and New York, New Jersey, and all over California, and pretty much all over the US, doing little CNC design stuff. And Niki has got a glow forge and doing wood burning.
I got a giant. Remember my little laser that was always running 24/7? I got a giant one now. I got a big boy.
She's doing kind of taking what she's learned with doing the metal designs and putting that on wood and doing stuff with wood and acrylics and leather or vinyl, all kinds of different materials besides metal. So now we can create
smaller,
more intricate pieces that are wood and metal that are unique, I guess.
Penny, shut up.
So we do that after we come home from work.
Yeah, we come home and just play with our other toys and make stuff. And like I said, we did a lot of the stuff for the bands over the year. That was something that we both really, a lot of our time and money goes to music when we're hosting and going to festivals and going to concerts. And it was like, how can we give back to our friends who are in such a shitty spot that have given us so much over the years? So we did try to do those fundraisers. And, I'll tell you right away, fans are the best people. It's not us paying the money,
sure.
It's us raising the money. And there's a big difference there. And it's amazing what fans are willing to do if you could, auction some metal or make some wood and do some just neat pieces. I've been getting on your ass. I want some bass strings someday. You could get some sunshine stuff out there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get them to you. I had these amazing earrings that Niki made and sent to me. They're little lime wedges, and then I also have some lemon wedges as well. And you sent my mom a pair of really amazing Dreamcatcher earrings that I was trying to buy from you, and you absolutely refused. And then you sent me all this amazing stuff, and I just love you so much. I am not the only one. Everybody, Danielle, she loves Niki art. Brittany's tagging you. Dawn, they make amazing jewelry and crafts and metalwork and donate them to the bands. Dawn calls you my Niki Fabulous. I love that.
It's because she is my Dawntastic. I don't know if you know who Dawntastic is, but she is the most amazing band mom, fan. She runs Bumpin' Uglies page. She does Fortune Fools. I met her. She is an East Coast version of me. and I love her, and she does so much for the community, and she's a name that if you don't know, I'm very surprised because she does a lot for everybody, and she's a badass. So thanks, Dawn. We love you. I wish I could squeeze you.
Dawn. Scully says, someone say giant laser.
It's a giant fucking laser. Come play.
Niki, I knew that you were always super creative because I remember one of the last times that I stayed with you guys, you had just renovated your RV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
we were talking about getting that and going to different festivals or taking like our side by side out, and so we ended up buying this RV and like just completely gutting all these bad renovations that had been done to it, and neither of us really knew what we were
I
doing.
had no idea what we were doing.
I mean, we had an idea. It was like, okay, we can figure this out, right? And so we just like stripped it down and found where there was some water damage, which we kind of had a good idea where it was at. Ripped it off.
4,000 bobby pins.
Yeah, all kinds of random stuff, bad repairs and stuff. And we stripped it all down and kind of rebuilt everything back. And we didn't take it out very much. We took it out a handful of times. We took it down to southern Utah once.
Just
but
local.
when there was a few people that were like, oh my God, this thing's cool. We had a few bands stay in it when they were here, and Max, front of house for Hyrie, hit us up and was like, if you ever want to get rid of this, let me know. And when we decided that we were going to sell it and maybe do it again or do something else, he's like, all right, I'll do it. So he bought it and came and picked it up after Reggae Rise Up Utah.
What?
And
You guys already
headed
sold
east
it?
with it.
Yeah, because we now know that we're not RV people. Like, that's way too much shit to deal with. We want the car to go 120 to get to the next go, and we could just sleep where we're at. We'll throw the dogs in the back seat. Like, we could sleep in the 4Runner, and we're just not, we don't need that much stuff. It was great. Like, don't get me wrong. We went camping, and I was like, yeah, we got everything. Like, everything you can imagine. But at the same time, it's just as easy to take a backpack and go in a car and put your seat down and sleep like shit wherever, So
Wow, that is so crazy. But I think it's amazing because you guys like did what you wanted to do. You got it, you renovated, you figured out you didn't fucking want it, and you sold it for probably more than what you paid for it.
yeah. And we did learn a lot too. Everything like that's a lesson. So
it was fun, and it went down the road, and maybe we'll do something like that again. Who knows?
Very, very, very cool. Okay, I did have one. Let me see. Brittany says the hometown homies love them and they're amazing souls.
Woo woo. Hi, Brittany.
Danielle, loving my dream catcher made from Alves guitar strings. Who is Alves? Am I saying that right?
Johnny Alves from the Elevators.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Love it. Love it. Okay.
Yes, he gave me so many strings. It was super awesome.
You got some links.
I got some links too. She has Johnny's. Link gave me some too. And Link, if you're listening, I want some green bass strings. He has green bass strings.
Whoa. Now tell us, what do you do with these bass strings, Niki?
I make dream catchers. I make all types of stuff. I make bracelets and necklaces and dream catchers and keychains. And I don't know, whatever I think I could make with them next time.
Do you have anything that we could see?
Yeah, I have some that are on. I actually, people get on there and bid by tomorrow. I have 3 dream catchers I'm doing for Slightly Stupid.
Okay.
Or not Slightly Stupid. They're Slightly Stupid strings, but I'm raising money for the Bradley Mill Foundation, the house that Bradley built. That's what we're auctioning them off. So let me go grab them. They're in here. I'll go get them.
Very cool. That is amazing. So Josh, we have Zach Utley. He says you two are the coolest people out there, craftiest people. Who is this Zach Utley?
Zach Utley is one of our friends here in town. In Tooele. Oh my God.
Okay, I gotta stand back though because I can't. So
Nikki's got a ton of stuff.
I don't have a ton of stuff. I have 3. So if you look close though, see the bass strings around the outside?
Awesome.
There's another one. But yeah, these are all Slightly Stupid, and they are once again to raise money for the Knoll Family Foundation because they're kicking ass and taking names and being great people. And then there's another one. Let's see the strings. And then I'll send you pictures. But yeah, The other ones, you could use the strings as actual rings. The bass strings are better because they're thicker. These are regular strings, but the bass strings are thicker, so you could get a more solid ring out of them.
So cool. So did you make that the actual print, the geometric print that
Yeah, so the frickin' laser, I'm gonna send you a video of this damn thing. It's the coolest thing ever. So it's like it could do 20 by 12. I'm hoping if bands ever come back, like we could start working with some bands and maybe, do merch, work on stuff with you guys on that and collab. But like right now, obviously nobody's doing that. But yeah, so those cut out of my machine there, just some board. Some wood, and it's cool because like I can now do what Josh is doing on my own smaller, completely different version. Because they are two different trades, but like we already did one sign that's metal and wood together. So
that is amazing. You guys are like the power couple. So cool. So if people want to put a bid out on those dream catchers, they need to go to the Nash Metalworks.
No, go to the Stupid Heads. It's the Slightly Stupid fan page is Stupid Heads, because these are all slightly stupid strings. They're from Reggae Rise Up 19. Okay. They were actually donated to me by Dan Zaransky, and so they are Miles. I always call him the wrong name. But Kyle strings. You know how bad I am with names. There's like 5 million of you, and I'm supposed to remember all your names. But yeah, they're Kyle's strings, and they are from Reggae Rise Up 19 in Utah. And yeah, everything we do, we cover the shipping, we cover the supplies, and literally 100% of the donations go to whoever we're trying to do the fundraiser for. So this one's for the Knoll Family Foundation. So.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I have another interview with Kelly later this month to kind of give an update on the Bradley House and the foundation and stuff. So they've really been
the Bradley House. That's what wasn't coming out. The Bradley House. That's what I'm trying to say.
No foundation, Bradley House. So I have one question I want to ask you guys before we get started on this epic tour that I know everybody's been waiting to check out. What do you think of garden gnomes?
Oh my God, I fucking love gnomes. Garden gnomes are the best. I have so many garden gnomes.
You're lucky it's dark outside.
Yeah, you're lucky it's dark outside. I have a piano outside right now. I have a piano in my front yard now, and I have drums because our basement flooded again. So it's going to look completely different to you again. So I used some old drums and turned them into planters, and I bought a piano from some dude down the street, and it was really funny. It was out on the curb, and I was like, hey, can I have that? And he's like, for $100. And I was thinking, you fucking serious? It's on the curb, getting ruined, but I have it, and it's heavier than shit, and it is in our front yard, and it is beautiful. But yeah, I probably have close to like 30 gnomes out there.
Yeah, I remember, I think my last trip, you actually gave me a little gnome. His name is Nick the Gnome, and if I'd have thought ahead of time, I would have grabbed him, but he's in my back room, and my son's back there, but I still have him, and he's up on my little shelf with all my little things that I collect. But I'll never forget, like, you were so kind and sweet, and the whole story that goes along with it, and you're like, here, take this with you, and this is Nick the Gnome, and he's gonna take care of you. And I'm like, okay.
You needed it. You needed it that day. He took care of you. He got you home. You're alive.
Wow, that is true. Another thing that you did that I really loved was you would take the troll dolls and you would cut their heads and put like the succulents in them.
Yeah. So I still put those out front. I have 3 barrels out front, and I change them around a lot, and especially like with the kids being out of school now. So I put funny crap out there, and I switch them around, and then I watch the kids on my camera, and it's hilarious. Little kids do the funniest things when they think you're not watching them, and they go out there, and I have I did rock and roll rocks. So I did like a Green Day rock that was green with a Green Day quote, a John Lennon rock that, and then what's the other one? Queen, Bohemia, you know. I did big rocks, and I spray painted them with music quotes on them. And then, yeah, I did a Buddha garden, my troll garden. I always have my trolls out there, and I switch them around, though. And I like to watch the kids, because if I move them, they get all like, hey, I think these move. Yeah, I totally mess with the little kids in my neighborhood with them.
What is up, Jade Lane, Eric Gomez, everybody? Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Nikki, Mark says that you are also a band counselor. Is this true?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I did nothing. They're very polite in that, but no, I'm a bad counselor. I'm here for whatever you need. I'm not a bad counselor. I'm just an ear. I'm a good ear that's not afraid to listen to some weird shit. I'm a no judgment. I I don't really care. Everybody has a story, and I want you to feel home. I want you to feel safe. I don't.
I definitely have had my fair share of telling you some really weird shit, Niki. Thank you for listening.
Oh yeah. I have some way weird shit on so many people that is, it's here and it will always be there. And I've had some great 3 a.m. conversations that I'll never forget. But yeah,
I mean,
we're all weird.
That must be just such a amazing part of this whole thing. It's just the memories that you're able to take with you, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody leaves, but you still have those memories in your heart and in your brain, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah. And it's, like I always say that the world comes to our door. Like, even though we love to travel, we're able to have so much diversity and so much culture and so much, the food, that's one thing. Like, it's so fun coming home. And even though, like, I'm a clean freak and my house is always destroyed when you guys are here, having someone cook for me, coming home and having some meal, Natalie and Carlo, Natalie Rise, she's a dear friend of ours and we love Natalie, and they're very strict vegan, and the food they make for us is so amazing. And it's so, there's the Guam boys, 4-piece, those sweet ways from Guam, they cook for us. And just, getting that's the best part. It really is. That's the give back. People ask why we do it, and like, oh, do you get paid? Do you get free stuff? Do you get, and it's like, no, we get cool people that we would never get to meet for free. You guys come to us. Like, we don't even have to leave our house. I could come down in my pajamas and be like, hey, new friends, welcome to the world. It's great. We miss it. We miss it a lot.
Yeah,
sure.
Definitely. I think we had, like, Niki added it up at maybe 280 people stayed with us the year before last, and it was like, I can't remember how many bands, but it was
February
like close to 300
year.
people for the year. And I was like, man, that was a lot of people that came and went, and we get to have coffee and bullshit and make music and memories and hang out with.
Yeah, that is fucking epic, you guys. So we got Larry Barney with us, we got Tanner Atabalo, we have Jono Cheveres,
Jono, he's a drummer. He's a hell of a drummer. He was with Sun-Dried Vibes when we met Jono, and we have a funny Jono story. Not Jono, but we thought we'd take someone up the Twila Canyon tour in our side-by-side, and came up and caught some high school kids doing it, and they kind of blocked the road. So yeah, so we could, like, where had we gone? We couldn't get out, and they would block the road, and so we didn't have a horn because we're in the side-by-side. It doesn't have a horn, so like we can't go around because there's like a cliff or mountain. And so I had to go pound on the hood of the car to get him, and you could just see his butt like, and I guarantee he thought I was her dad, and it was hilarious. There's a good funny story.
Thank you, Jono.
Yeah, thank you, Jono, for jumping in, buddy.
Yeah, we went up to, like, the tea on the mountain and called back to the house. Not everybody came with us, and we were sitting there talking back and forth and could see each other from the house to the mountain and from the mountain back to the house, over there waving. Hey, you see me? Yeah, I can see you waving. And we were, I don't know, a few miles away from each other. It was fun.
Josh, do you remember that time that you took us up the little mountain pass in what is it called? Forerunner, or
in the side-by-side?
It's a side-by-side. It's called a Ranger, but yeah, side-by-side.
And we got like stuck because it was too much snow, and like we got out, we like just sunk into the freaking snow.
Yeah. So it was, I can't remember what time of year it was, but it was
like
kind of
late.
It was late spring, and we got way up, and there was one little spot that it still was on, like, the north side of the mountain, and it hadn't had any sunshine, and we thought, oh, well, maybe we can make it through. And we immediately, it was like, okay, turn around and get back.
It's just a small cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have most definitely got very stuck up there. We were lucky that we just was like, all right, that's far enough. Let's turn around.
Let's turn around and go. We're done. But I have epic video and footage and pics and most importantly memories from that time. And I just have so many memories that the few times that we've been able to hang out, it was like so fucking epic. And I just, fuck yeah, dude, you guys are killing it. I love you guys. We are almost at an hour mark. I know you guys are busy, you have stuff to do. I appreciate your time. Can we get a little sneak peek?
Yeah, do you want upstairs and downstairs?
Yeah, show us.
Okay. Do you want me to take the headphones?
Yeah, I'll let
Okay.
Nikki give you the tour.
I'll give you the tour. Since we can't figure out how to work a computer and we have headphones. Okay, let me see. Which is funny, I'm in a computer all day. Okay, so
Why don't you,
we can't figure out how to switch it. We tried. So you just have to tell me you can see, right?
Yep.
I'll get upstairs.
Okay.
There's 28 stairs in this house. Just in case you wanted to know that. So, Sunshine, I think you've never stayed in this room, but this is the tattoo room. There's all my pins. The pin game is strong right now, as you know.
Yeah, awesome.
Tattoo stuff. Where's my camera? There we go. Anyways, so we could fit 2 people in this room when we have the bands. We put 7 upstairs. We started getting tours, so we know how many we can fit up here.
That's my favorite room.
This room probably looks familiar. Yeah, I was gonna say, this has always been your room. We don't make you sleep downstairs with the boys.
No.
You get to come upstairs and have your own bathroom.
Yes.
This is the Rolling Stones Beatles room. So you see all the fun junk in here. And then
I love how your rooms are
there's the
themed.
bathroom. Oh, they totally are. Well, we have so much cool shit. I had to like start doing something with it. So this is the Dirty Heads room, which we got to give them credit. They brought me into reggae. I wasn't a reggae girl growing up. I'm a punk rock girl. So a little bit of Dirty Heads hip hop mixed with reggae brought me into the scene. And then Peppa, because everybody loves Pepper.
Everybody loves Peppa.
So, and then, yeah, we've got, everybody fucking loves Pepper. If you don't love Pepper, get the fuck out of here. So, Ease Up and Tunnel Vision, they were the first ones to stay with us. So those are they made it in this room. I didn't even mention Pacific Dub. We fucking love P-Dub, by the way. Some of our favorite people have been some on the best adventures with those guys. Okay. I'm going downstairs, so I'll turn around for a minute.
Okay.
I can't believe I forgot to talk about Pacific Dub. Seriously, they took us to Colorado with them in an RV. That was hilarious. It was quite the weekend, so.
Wait,
yeah, we love those guys. All right. Yeah, they brought us back. We all came back. All right, you ready? I may lose sound, so I'm just gonna walk down here.
Okay.
Can you see the sign?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. It says, welcome, Sunshine and Friends.
Fuck, seriously?
Hey, that was
there you go.
The best for us, girl.
Dude, that's so mean to drop it right as I come down, it falls off the wall. Anyways, there it is. So this room flooded again, so it actually has been remodeled since last time you were here.
Oh shit! Wow, I love that couch.
Yeah,
Is that
it's a bed, dude. It's a
Ooh.
queen size bed, and it's so comfortable. This is the lead singer room, so you're gonna have to start singing if you want to stay in here.
I can do it, girl. I've been practicing.
I figure you can. All of our little flags from our friends. I just made these. I got to show these off. Can you see them? They're lights, obviously. That's probably
Oh, sick!
They're symbols. So I made them out of the symbols that some of the bands had given me. Tunnel Vision gave me that one, and that one's cashed out. And the Reese Brothers. And then, here you go. Okay. This is the Crash Pad. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So, and I was really excited to actually show these to you too. See all these quilts?
Yes.
All these quilts are hand-sewn band t-shirts.
Of all the shows you've been to?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nikki. Oh my God,
and
girl.
all the bands. This one up here that's hanging up here is all festivals. This one's all bands. I know I have a bunch of Soul Tribe ones. I don't know where they're at, but I know I got some from you down here, girl. And then Rock and Roll, Dirty Heads, and then the rest are all reggae. They're all reggae, but they're amazing because it's cold as shit down here, as you know.
Yes.
So I don't know if you can see very good, but we've got all of our posters up now.
Yeah, it's good. So are all those are concert posters there?
Mm-hmm. Those are all foils.
Wow.
And then this wall, let me come back. This is Sunshine's favorite wall.
Yes.
There you go. Da da da, please play the guitars. We need musicians. We're dusty and lonely. This is a really cool J-Dub Cajones made this for us, and it's got a snare and a bass. It's a big cajon that was also gifted to us. We have the one from Bing Box Joe, and then these guys did one too.
Wow.
That was a gift. It was beautiful. It showed up on the front door one day. It's huge. Can you see your lady?
Yes, there is the baby, the Rickenbacker.
There's a girl. The drums, we didn't tell you. I actually got this drum set after the basement flooded the first time for free off the classifieds. So this was actually donated. Yeah. And then, just the rest of the stuff.
So cool. Oh my goodness. And so basically when bands come, this is where they stay. They all
This is it. This is the
How many
It's
beds?
like a big sleepover with all your friends.
Yeah.
Beds, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds. And then obviously, as you know, the camping pads. We have we usually put 7 people upstairs. And I think the last we had, there was about 30 people here. So
wow.
Our last we had a small little punk band, the Constellations, that stayed. That's a couple, but before them was K-Bong, Natalie Rise, Hyrie, and Sensi Trails. Okay. All 4 of them. We had Hyrie got a hotel. They had a bus, so a lot of them kind of just came back and forth and hung out and chilled with everyone. But yeah, we had K-Bong's crew, Natalie's crew, and Sensi Trails, and so going from that to nothing is obviously completely insane. So
yeah, I can't even imagine the withdrawals you guys are having right now, like not having everybody there, but everybody is here and everybody loves you. Everybody loves Josh. We just love everything that you guys have done for everybody, and just thank you once again. Mark says he misses that place. I miss that place. I know everybody misses that place. We all miss you guys.
Come visit. All of you. We're here, hanging, waiting for the music to come back.
My friend Eric says, Niki, we were at Hyrie together when she jumped on you while on the floor.
Yes. Yeah. So it's something she likes to do. Luckily, she's a teeny little nugget. And whenever I see her, she'll run up and jump and wrap her legs around me. And she tends to, and that day we surprised her at the show. She didn't know we had got a hold of Tunnel Vision and told them, hey, we're going to come surprise Hyrie. Don't tell them we're coming. And it was and we were in the crowd, and she comes out and sings in the crowd, and she saw me in the crowd.
Was at the Catalyst Club in Santa Cruz.
That was Santa Cruz. It's that trip we saw you when we had coffee.
Yes.
That trip.
Tunnel Vision played that night too.
Yeah, they were on tour with them with Red, Gold, Green, and Hyrie. It was that tour, and they were just finishing up the last 3 shows. So we followed that tour from
there down to San Diego.
From there to San Diego, yeah.
Very cool. We have Justin Tank Garcia.
Hi, Tank.
Nash. The Nash crew. Yeah, man, we've already been on for an hour. It has flown by. I wasn't sure how smooth this was gonna go, and it just flew the fuck by. So many questions I still have for you. We are definitely gonna have to do a part 2. Because I've just had the best time with you guys, and everybody at home is nothing but sweet comments. I hope that you guys are able to go back to the comments and just see all the nice stuff people have been saying about you. And just know how much you are loved and respected by everybody. And, if I could only give to you guys a fraction of what you give to everybody, I would be so happy. So I just want you to know that you are very, very loved and very respected by all of us. And we miss you
We
guys.
love you.
Well, thank you.
We miss
too.
you. We love you guys. We miss everybody so much. And yeah, much love. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say to that. You made me want to cry.
We're gonna wrap this up. I will definitely have Niki and Josh come back on here at a later time when we can kind of talk again and see where you guys are at. And until then, I hope that we stay connected, and I hope that music starts, firing back up. And if not, I'm just gonna fly in and visit you guys.
That's cool. Let's do it.
You can definitely
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah, let's go raise some hell.
Yeah.
Tattoo.
I have all this pent up aggression from not having music. Let's just go. Josh will tattoo you. I'll get a tattoo. You'll tattoo me. You could tattoo him.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, let's do it.
We'll have a big tattoo party and we'll go live.
Yes, go live.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you guys want to support Niki and Josh, I dropped the link to their Metalworks company. You guys go check out all the cool stuff that they have. Also, Niki has a fundraiser donation that she is raising money for Bradley House, right?
Yep, Bradley House, yep.
And she has some really badass dream catchers with some amazing bass strings and all kinds of stuff woven in there. You guys go check that out. The auction ends, or the bidding ends tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. It's in the Stupid Heads fan page. So
Stupid Heads fan page. So you guys go hit that up. And thank you guys. I love you. And let's do this again soon.
yes, love you. Take care. Give the pig a hug.
Oh, I will. I'll make sure you don't get my tooth.
No, okay. It made it. Love you.
Bye.